Algebra 7-3, example 1. Why is a plus b squared considered a special case when multiplying polynomials? Let's take a look at what this really means. If a plus b squared really means a plus b times a plus b, we can multiply these by drawing out our table. Or you could use distributive property, whichever one you like best. I'm going to go ahead and use the table. A times a is a squared, and a times b is ab, and then a times b is ab, and b times b is b squared. Don't forget, we need to combine like terms. So when we finish writing this, we have a squared plus ab, or plus two of those ab's, plus b squared. This is a pattern that we can use anytime. So let's look at how that works with the product of 5x minus 3 squared. The whole quantity is being squared. So you could draw out the box and you can write in the 5x minus 3 and 5x minus 3. When you do that, you're going to get 25x squared. You're going to get minus 15x. You're going to get minus 15x. And you're going to get positive 9. So notice when we combine our like terms, we have two of those. So we get 25x squared minus 30x plus 9. So this will still work to use the regular multiplication, as long as you remember that you're multiplying a binomial times a binomial when it's squared. Or we can use the shortcut that we discovered in part A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. When we do this, we can just plug in our a and b values. So we're going to leave this and then plus 2 and plug in an a and a b, and then plug in a b here. We need to be able to identify what is a and what is b. So this is where our a comes from, and this is our b. So I'm going to plug in forgot to put squared on here. I'm going to plug in that a is 5x, and I'm going to plug in negative 3 for b. When I square this first term, I get 25x squared. And then I have 2 times 5 is 10 times negative 3 is negative 30x. And then I can square the final term. And remember, a negative times a negative makes a positive 9. This is a shortcut that we can use for multiplying squared polynomials. How could we use that to square 29 squared? First, we would rewrite 29 to be a sum of, or a difference of two numbers. So we're going to put down 30 minus 1. We know that 30 minus 1 is the same thing as 29. Now we can use the formula a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, and we can plug in our a value and our b value, and a would be 30 and b is negative 1. So 30 squared is 900, and then 2 times 30 minus 1, or times negative 1, 2 times 30 is 60, That makes negative 60. And then negative 1 squared is a positive 1. So 900 minus 60 is 840. And plus 1 is 841. Not a strategy you'll often use if you have a calculator handy, but it is good for being able to do mental math. Do your triads now. Go ahead and check your answers. If you're still confused, make sure you talk to your teacher.